Question of the week.
Question of the week.
What's the pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger?
I do hold or I have held.
Either one, actually. I still hold one against the guy that at a bar when, yes, I was drunk, and I told the story on here before where I was doing karaoke at a bar and it was packed with people, and I went running back to my seat and almost missed the seat, and this one guy jumps up right as the song was getting ready to change and then goes, "Everybody saw that." And I was like, "You bitch." I was like, so
I'm like, oh.
so everybody was ignoring it, but you want to spotlight it. Okay, thank
like,
you.
Okay, we playing these games.
Now, granted, I did think it was funny also, but at the same time, it was like, you ain't have to do that, dude.
It's only funny because if it would have not been me, it ain't funny now.
Because it is me. I'm like, what if I would have actually failed? Like, I would have been pissed. Like, you ain't have to broadcast that. But I got a few from the interwebs.
Yeah, what they got.
Some of them are pretty. Honestly, I don't think any of them are petty, but we'll see. We'll get your take on it.
Yeah, let me see what they got.
All right, the pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger.
Yes.
I was once invited to a wedding where I didn't know anyone except for the bride.
Mm-hmm.
When I sat down in a church, the woman I sat down next to rudely told me to sit somewhere else as I am not important enough to sit there. It was the last row with people in it, so I had to sit alone and in the last row while the spot next to her remained free. She also said it loud enough for everyone to turn around and look at me. I don't know why, but somehow I was just so humiliated, and I regularly have to think about it and will never forgive her.
You should be mad at yourself. I don't care who she. You can't make me move.
I'm like, make me, bitch.
You're not important enough, and you are.
I'm like, we both at the back of the row. You think all the important people are back here?
Girl, if you that annoyed, you can move. I ain't going. Like, if you that annoyed, you can go.
And I would tell her, well, when I see somebody more important than me, I'll get up.
I only said that. If you that annoyed, you can go.
I only would have said that because there are very few people that I think is more important than me.
I'm like, you can go. You are free to leave and sit somewhere else.
I was like the audacity.
Talk about
to
mad at
say
her.
You
need to be mad at yourself for moving. But
well, I feel like that's a running theme with all of these, or most of these. Okay, the next one. The pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger. I was working at a theme park and a kid was sitting on a railing and dropped their shoe in a pond. There were signs everywhere to not sit on the railing. The mother was making a big song and dance about it, so I decided to try and retrieve the shoe. I had to climb over the railing, perch on a tiny ledge, and lean over the water with this grabby stick thing while hanging on with one arm. I got the shoe. People waiting in line cheered. The mother angrily grabbed the shoe, turned her back on me, and didn't even say thank you. That was 25 years ago. I still hate that woman.
That was rude because he or she didn't even have to do that.
He would understand what I meant when I said about that lady that I dropped off at the bus stop.
That was rude.
Because now I will say that's a complete stranger. I still, because I'm like, why do people act like it physically pains them to say thank you?
Because he didn't have to. First of all, your baby was not following the rules. Because I would have been like, well, the rules say don't be on there, so that's you gone. I don't know what to say. You shouldn't have been on there. Hopefully you learned something.
I'm in the business of minding my own business. I'm be like, sucks for him. But it annoys me how little people will actually say thank you nowadays. Mm-hmm. And then what's even crazier is I'm starting to feel like when you do say thank you, people look at you like you grew two heads.
Which is true.
I'm like, you don't have people tell you thank you that much that when somebody finally says it shocks you or annoys you.
Yeah, I think they're annoyed because they don't know what then to say.
You're welcome.
I don't know if they're teaching that anymore.
Although I will say, I don't like the welcome.
There you go.
I don't like that shit. It's like, come on now. It just seems so rude. When
It
somebody
depends
say,
on your tone, though. It's all about tone.
not for me. Add that "you're" in front of it.
See, now you being ungrateful.
It was even crazier is I'm also the person that when somebody says thank you, I go, mm-hmm.
Which is rude. I would not like that. I think that's rude.
I do it all the time.
Yeah. But this
and honestly, I don't even do it to be rude. I hear a lot of people actually say you're welcome in that way.
This is why context is important. It's because I know you. I'm not insulted. If you were a complete stranger, I'm like, like,
fuck you too.
Yeah. I would take it.
And I swear I don't even know. I know I started doing that when I was in high school, but I don't remember. And honestly, when I was in high school, I probably did it to be an ass.
And now you're just doing it.
Then I was like, you know what? That's efficient. I don't even have to open my mouth. That. But
if you were a stranger, I'm like, to me, that's like saying, fuck you, whatever. It's the same. It's the same.
But you know what? I can see that. And this might sound bad. For strangers, I don't do that.
How rude.
I've told you before, we're at the stage where we take each other for granted. What's with the pleasantries?
Like, oh, mind you, we don't have them anymore.
Exactly.
But still,
we don't even do.
We don't acknowledge each other when we talk. We just be talking.
Exactly.
There's no hello. I just text you with a whole paragraph. Nothing before.
You know, I thought about that too when I texted you today about recording. And all I texted you was, what time you thinking today?
And I didn't think nothing of it. Because that's how I talked to your ass.
After I sent it, I was like, did you even say hey?
Well, if you look in our phone calls, you know what you want, our messages, you will never see an acknowledgement. It's just a statement.
It's just what I want.
Or sometimes it'll just be a time with a question mark. Like, I'll be like 6:30 question mark. Like, we don't even bother. Why?
That's what it ends up being that way when you get to the point where you take each other for granted. So, but yeah, I don't know. It just bugs me how people don't want to say thank you anymore.
Which is so odd.
Yeah, it's like the most basic of basic.
They teach it in kindergarten.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
They better.
It's been a long time since I've been in kindergarten.
They teaching my son that. What they did when he was in kindergarten.
But anywho, the next one. The pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger.
Let me see.
I was walking down the road and two women were walking towards me. Mm-hmm. They were talking to each other and not paying attention to their surroundings. They swerved to my side of the pavement and kept walking. When they reached me, they didn't move over, so I just stood there waiting for them to go around. It was petty, but I was so annoyed that they swerved into my path and expected me to move out of their way. It was 10 years ago, and I'm still annoyed by their rudeness when I think about it.
Again, you had an opportunity to say the words, excuse me, and break up their conversation. I'm petty. I'll stand there. Like, if I feel like I literally just stand there, like, I don't know what you think this is, I will stand there.
Honestly, I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing he did. And I have done the same thing he did.
We've all done it.
Because here's the thing. I don't know why people think traffic only applies to the roads.
Yeah, it's a sidewalk too.
And like,
it's a sidewalk too.
There's a sidewalk, there's a hallway, there's just a walking
rules
path.
Of etiquette. They just are.
And I'm like, unless you're in certain countries, you get to the right side. Like, that is the flow of traffic, no matter whether it's the road or a sidewalk or a hallway.
Opposite side is left. That's what we do.
So the number of times that people will be walking on the left side and then will look at you like you are such an idiot because you're walking in their way. I'm just like, nah, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. You can go around me because why are you over here anyway?
How are you in my way thinking I'm about to move? You the one in the way. I'm not in the way.
I would have did the same thing
Stood
he did.
there,
Like,
like,
we just gonna be
we
looking
gonna
at each other
collide.
then.
We just gonna collide because I'm not moving.
Like, I don't understand that mentality. That's why I said I don't necessarily think that's petty.
That's
either.
not petty.
Like, I don't think any of these are petty. Like,
now the girl who moved, I'm upset at her for moving.
Now, yeah, I wouldn't have moved.
But I think she was just so embarrassed she didn't know what to do, type thing.
No,
but the petty in me would have been like, right. No.
My brain goes, oh, you think I'm about to embarrass you even more.
You want to talk loud? We both can get loud.
They're gonna be looking at both our asses. Then they ain't just gonna be looking at me to see who the unimportant person is.
Okay. God damn, that was crazy.
Because I said, oh, who unimportant? I would have looked back
too. You're not important enough to sit there.
Ugh.
And you are a random stranger, girl, be quiet. Like, if you are that annoyed, you can move.
Exactly.
I'm not moving.
Exactly.
You can go.
The next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what they got?
The pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger. That one lady in a flight from Dubai that took out my luggage out of the overhead compartment and dropped it on the floor in order to put hers in.
Oh no, we've been fighting in that
airplane. Yeah, because I'm like, luggage is expensive.
We've been fighting in that aisle.
Man, I was like, nah, I don't even care if my luggage wasn't even by my seat. I would have made my way up there or back there.
We've been fighting in that aisle. Don't you drop my shit.
First of all, why are you taking it out in the first place?
If you see you got all this shit and ain't no room, you gonna have to be with it. You should have paid for the shit to go somewhere with your cheap ass. You should have paid for it to be somewhere.
Nah, we ain't doing that because luggage is expensive as hell.
She should have paid for that baggage claim and went on about a day. She should have paid for it.
I got 4 more.
These ain't petty enough for my liking.
Nah, they're just relatable. Cause I'm like, oh no. I've either had it done to me before, or I could see that happening to me and me getting pissed off.
Now, these ain't petty. I'm looking for something petty.
This one I thought was funny.
What is it?
This was the pettiest grudge you hold against somebody, and it's not petty, but I would still hold the grudge against this person.
What is it?
It's funny to me. Okay, the pettiest grudge you hold against a complete stranger.
Yes.
A drunk guy body slammed me at a festival when I was sat on the grass minding my own business. He just came up behind me and launched his entire body weight on top of me and then walked off mocking me and laughing. Could have very easily broke my neck or caused spinal injuries. Never forgave that prick for such a reckless and unprovoked attack.
You just minded, like he couldn't even prepare, like he was just sitting there, like what just happened to me?
Like, and granted, yes, that is
it's
assault.
Walk off top and like, well, he don't know you.
That is 100% assault. But how he described it was so funny because I could just vision, like, you just minding your business, sitting on just vibing to the music and stuff. And then next thing you know, boom, you like.
By the time you realize what happened is over. And you like, what is going on?
Nah, he clearly saw enough to realize that he walked away mocking him and laughing.
Yeah, while he was holding his back on the damn ground, trying to recover.
I would have been like, nah, I would have found whatever strength I had left over to get up and fight that man.
And throw a shoe or something. Like something. It's funny, but it ain't.
Right?
Now that anger's justified.
Now what if somebody, like, you just minding your business at the park?
You just body slam.
Next thing you know, you just laid out.
Like what? Confused. On the ground, hurt and confused.
I was like, that is funny.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I would be so pissed.
What if you was to witness that?
I'm like, what happened? Like, I don't know that man. I don't know.
Like, why he do that to you?
He just went eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Beat your ass. Like, damn.
That was funny. I was like, oh, that has to
See,
go
the
in
only
there.
petty person is the man body slamming strangers. And then mocking them. Like, damn.
It takes a special kind of person to actually like just go up to a random person and body slam them and then walk away laughing and mocking them. Like, you have to have known that you could just beat them if they wanted to fight you.
But I think catching somebody on surprise.
But still, though, you have to, like, I'm not.
Maybe he was a slender man and he was like, yeah, I'm beefy. I can do it. Yeah. Like,
my thought is, I'm not going to walk up to some random person that I don't know shit about and body slam them. My assumption is I'm about to end up in a fight. So I need to select somebody that I know, that I feel like I can beat.
We have enough life experience to know you don't know who can beat your ass.
Exactly.
You don't know till your ass is beaten. You don't know.
There's only one person that I told I think they could whip my ass. And that was Q from the pharmacy.
But you never know.
And that's because Q is, first of all, Q is stocky.
Yeah, she looks solid.
Yeah, she looks pretty solid. Like she acts like she about that life.
No, you know how people, they just look like if you push them, they won't move.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I know she was like she's military trained. Mm. I looked at that woman one day because me and Q are cool, and I said, Q, there isn't one person in this pharmacy that I think could whip my ass, but I think you could. I said, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't even fight you because I actually think you probably could whip my ass.
First of all, anybody just humming gospel with all the mess going around, you should know. She doing Bible study. We in there fighting for our lives.
Yeah, I remember seeing her doing Bible study while she was working. But
now she kept her sanity, I'm trying to tell you.
And if she couldn't beat me, I felt like she could definitely give me a run for my money.
But you never know. That's why you don't walk up on strangers, because sometimes it be the person you least expect and they beat your ass. You like, oh, didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming. Well, look at that. Somehow my ass ended up on the ground.
On the ground.
I thought it was going to be the other way around.
No. That would suck.
Right?
Just be on the ground thinking you was about to win.
I mean, because what if it would have happened in that situation? He went and body slammed this dude, and that dude gets back up and just rocks his ass.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
It would have been beautiful. But I'm talking about, think about how that would feel from that guy's, the body slammer's position.
Body slamming
like
random.
That didn't quite work out the way you thought it would, did it?
Innocent bystanders just vibing at a concert. And who goes to concerts to be an asshole? Who?
Maybe he was a bully in his previous life.
Previous? He's still doing it. Talking about previous.
You know, bullies nowadays, adult people that bully don't think they're bullies.
And I don't know why they don't see that.
I mean,
I guess because people get back with them. They think they're not bullies because people attack them back. I think that's what it is, because as adults, you're going to get pushed back. So I go, well, I'm not a bully because people say something back. I'm like, just because they're not scared of you don't mean you ain't trying to be a bully.
Exactly.
It's just not working. That
means you attempted it and it didn't work.
Yeah, that means it's not working.
Like, duh.
Duh, you're still a bitch.
You're still a bitch. This one's sent to.
Yeah, let me see.
The pettiest grudge you hold against a stranger. Story 1. I made a couple pans of brownies for my son's blue and gold Boy Scout award ceremony.
Okay.
I arrived early to help in the kitchen and set the pan down in the dining room area, knowing I had to cut them up later. A few hours later, a number of people were in the kitchen helping me, and a woman walks into the kitchen with my brownies and says, I have these brownies I need to cut up. Everyone in the kitchen is thanking her for them, like she baked them.
Oh, no.
Do you think she said something like, oh, I didn't make them, they were sitting out there? No, she just says, you're welcome, and takes all the credit. I didn't know what to say without sounding like a dick, but I'm still fuming about it.
Again, your fault. I would immediately, she ain't make those.
I said, why you got my brownies anyway? Stop touching shit that don't belong to you.
Put my brownies down.
Go put them back where you, don't you learn that as a kid? Go put them back where you got them from.
Letting that, you just standing there in the corner looking dumb. Like, why didn't you you say anything.
And now everybody looking at you like you the freeloader. Because now you ain't bringing shit. What you thought you was just going to help in the kitchen and that was going to be your contribution?
My thing is the audacity to come in, see someone else's brownies and go, these motherfuckers is mine. And I made them. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like, I would have lost my shit and think you're welcome. I would have lost my shit.
Like, I would love to hear.
Oh, my God.
I would love to hear from that person's perspective. Like, if they put a red in here, like, I took these people brownies and everybody think that they were mine. Like,
the problem is if people like them, they be like, oh, bring those brownies you don't know how to make because you stole them.
But brownies ain't that hard to make, though. So you could easily come up with a brownie recipe that would taste probably similar.
No, a lot of people cannot bake.
That's true. That is very true.
And it would not taste the same.
That is very true. You are
She
right.
made those brownies with love. I am upset. Like, how dare you?
Well, I think this is actually the man.
He made those brownies with love and I am upset.
Well, here's their second story. The pettiest grudge you hold against a stranger. Story 2. I'm camping with our Boy Scout troop and brought a bag of licorice I intended to share. I set the bag on the main picnic table and went to set up the tent, etc.
Don't learn. Anywho.
And a little while later, a woman is walking around with my
Is
licorice.
it the same
With my licorice, handing it out to people, and they're all thanking her. Again, how am I supposed to respond without sounding petty?
Sound petty.
I wouldn't give a damn.
Petty. This has to be the same woman. She's watching you.
Has to be the same woman.
She's watching you.
I'm like, I call me Petty Patty because they gonna know those was my brownies and they gonna know that was my licorice.
I would have went off about the brownies too. And
yeah, I'm like, first of all, you the one took my motherfucking brownies. I let you slide that time, but you ain't about to take my licorice.
My thing is, learn from the past. Stay away from open areas. Stay away from public open areas.
Somebody commented on it, said, stop sitting your food down and leaving it places. I was like,
I feel for this man because they keep coming for him.
And then it sounds like he's just surrounded by a bunch of women. So you know a lot of men
They're just assuming.
Well, you know a lot of men feel too that like if he says something, then it's gonna be like, oh, the man.
No.
And I'm like, nah, I say something. I wouldn't give a damn how they feel about me.
Patty Boots, because I'm saying, well, she came in, don't make your brownies. I would have yanked them out of her hand. Give me my goddamn brownies.
Thank you for bringing them in here for me. I was just about to go get them.
It was time to cut them up. Thank you. And then the licorice. Who steals licorice?
First of all, exactly. Now, was it black licorice? Because that's disgusting. The other licorice is not bad.
I don't care about none of it.
I don't
But
care
who
about
goes
it.
A bag of licorice? Let's say I brought in the
Exactly.
licorice.
And that's the other thing. And now you're at a campsite. I mean, I guess you because you know the people around you. But who just finds a random bag of licorice and then decides to just give it out to people?
To children. You
What
don't
if it was
even
drugs?
know who licorice that was or where it came from. And you like, oh, something for me to get credit. Let me say it was me.
I was like,
these women in this Boy Scout troop are the worst. They're the worst. I feel for him.
But that was funny though, dude. You got to speak up.
Not again. Not again. I wouldn't bring shit else to none of them events. Nothing.
My son ain't being no Boy Scout no more. Y'all keep stealing my shit.
We need a new troop or something because this is out of control.
Yeah, no. The licorice would have sent me over the edge. It would have sent me over the edge. I'd be like, you already stole my brownies. You're not stealing my licorice. I bought that to hand out to people.
Oh, that's what he get for sitting that shit down. He need to learn. Quit sitting shit down in public areas. These people steal.
Man, with no problem and no hesitation.
Oh, what if you gave him? You want some?
Because what you're not going to do is offer me some of my own shit.
Oh!
First of all. Because you know you did that shit almost with the damn chips.
What you talking about?
When you got mad at me for eating my chips.
Well, I did.
So I could see you offering somebody their own shit.
No, I would not. I would go, I found this. I don't know whose it is, but would you partake with me?
And then I'm like, well, since they're mine, yeah.
Okay, these yours.
And all that would tell me is you had no intention of giving them to me.
I didn't know they were yours.
You wasn't gonna find out either. That's the problem. That's the problem. She found the shit and didn't even try to figure out whose it was. She just was like, it's mine now.
If we at a campsite that I know is for the troop, and I see a random bag of goodies I did not bring, I would go, whose licorice is this?
If I saw that, I'd be like, ew, licorice.
First of all, it wouldn't cross my mind to give out to children. Something I did not even bring with me and do not know where it came from. I would not do that. That's just me.
That was, I was like, that's funny, but dude, stop sitting your food down.
I feel for them because they going to keep doing it to
They are. He needs to speak up. That woman probably waiting for the next event.
I think they all talk about how they going to target his ass. Like, at this point, they're like, look, he ain't gonna say shit. Anything that you think is his, take it for yourself and make sure everybody knows. The only thing I say is, man, I hope he leaves some money sitting around one day. No, he won't.
He better not, because they gonna take it.
He gonna bring some homemade cinnamon rolls. They're gonna be fire. Some non-cooking Jezebel gonna take credit for his cinnamon rolls.
Jezebel, you stupid. Here's the last one. Okay, petty grudge that you still hold against a complete stranger. Went on a trip with my best friend from college, her husband, my husband, and a friend of my friends. We're going to call the friend of the friend the extra friend, because that's what she keeps calling her.
That's what she already described her as, but okay.
So, first time meeting the extra friend, who acted weirdly territorial, like she wanted to prove that she was the best friend now and not me. Which was absolutely true and would not have been contested by me, as my friend and I live in different states by that point, whereas they worked together and saw each other all the time. Playing Cards Against Humanity the first night, my friend's husband made a great combo that had me absolutely cracking up. Extra friend cut through the laughter to say, why don't you just marry him already? Everybody went absolutely silent. It was such a weirdly juvenile thing to say from a 30-year-old woman, and I don't think anyone had any idea how to react. Definitely set the tone for the rest of the trip, trying to have a good time while dealing with a weirdly resentful new person.
First of all, it ain't my fault you here by yourself and ain't nobody else single. Get your lonely ass out of here.
If you were to, if you and Victor were going somewhere with another couple and you invited me, first of all, I'd be like, why are you invited? I don't want to be y'all fifth wheel.
Like I said, lonely, because why would you want to come if it's two married couples and you?
I was like,
why would you even want to come?
The only way I would is if it was somewhere where it's kind of expected that I'm gonna venture off. If it was Vegas.
But did she say it was a cruise?
She just said it was a trip. She just said it was a trip. So no, I wouldn't even be there. And yeah, a 30-year-old saying, why don't you marry him already?
Dang, because he made a funny combo on
I was like, dang, people can't laugh.
I'm here with my whole husband. What is wrong with you?
I'm like, God forbid I think something funny.
You know what I'm betting. I would have laughed even harder. Even harder.
I would have did something to make her feel like an idiot.
Like, you don't tell me not to laugh. I'm a grown woman. I laugh if I want to.
I'm like, I'm sorry, your life is miserable and you can't find a joy in a joke.
Girl, if you don't go cry in the room
and I'm like,
somewhere,
so
leave us alone.
The fact that I'm laughing tells me that I'm interested in my friend's husband? Like, come on now.
Girl, get out of here.
Get over your jealousy. You got her already. I ain't even trying to fight you for her.
Basically, she if she said that was her best friend, I don't care. It's basically what she said. I don't care.
It's like, okay, that's great.
Good for y'all.
I'm happy that y'all are. And you know what I would do? I'd be like, okay, so she your best friend, but are you hers? I'm like, answer that.
Girl, be like the cabin scene from Why Did I Get Married? Oh, I'm having a bad night. We are all having a bad night tonight.
Because one thing we have established on here is just because they your best friend does not mean you're theirs.
We've established this.
Yeah.
That ain't always the case, and it sucks.
I mean, just like we said, you're my best friend, but I'm well aware that I'm not yours. And that's okay.
And it's fine.
It's like, why do I need to? Who said that best friends had to be reciprocated?
But why she mad? Like, girl, I just met you.
Right.
And this is why people get punched in the mouth by strangers and they act like victims. You don't even know this girl and you coming at her sideways.
I'll be honest, if when I met Christina, which at the time I thought Christina was your best friend. Sorry, is it Tamika that's actually your?
Everybody think Christina my best friend.
I know, because that's the only one I had heard you talk about at that time.
Love Christina.
But if I was to, when we went to St. Louis, to Louisiana, if Christina had acted, I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with her?
Girl, me and you both, I'd be like, girl, cut that stupid shit out. What are you doing?
I'm like, I hope you know I'm not trying to take your place.
We don't do jealous friends. I don't do jealous friends.
I'm like, have Jade. Have her.
The thing is, y'all both feel that way. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I got shit to do than to be jealous over my friend's friends.
Christina more interested in eating all that food than giving a damn about you being my friend.
Like, I couldn't imagine going on a trip.
As a 30-year-old woman,
as a 30-year-old woman
over somebody's friend. How embarrassing.
Yeah.
What else she do? Was that the end?
That was it.
Oh, damn. I was hoping something else happened.
I'm sure something else did happen if she started with that stupid ass comment. I'm sure she did.
She didn't even let everybody unpack.
Right.
Night one.
I'm pretty sure that she probably did some more stupid stuff.
Yeah, but I was sitting there like, what is she doing?
I would have said it though. I'm like, where'd that come from?
My rude ass, who is this? Like, who you bring here? It's her problem.
And I started judging the friend too. I'm like, maybe we ain't what I thought we were.
But you know what, psychos like that, she probably has never acted like that around the friend. The friend just as shocked as everybody else. Like, what is this shit?
Who are you, madam?
I thought you were cool. I wouldn't have brought you if I knew you was nuts.
Again. Nuts. I got a petty revenge story.
Love to hear it.
I love to hear it, don't we all? I love a good petty story.
Petty revenge.
Okay. So this one says, a bit of a backstory.
Mm-hmm.
My sister dated a man in his 30s who had a deep fear of sharp objects of any kind. Okay. A fear so deep, my sister cut his food for him for the entirety of their relationship, as knives and scissors caused him panic attacks.
Okay.
He said the texture of cutting raw meat especially made him think of human flesh, and it caused scary thoughts.
I mean, I can see that a little bit.
A little bit, depending. It's used for me. It's cutting through bone.
Yeah, that's creepy. I don't like that.
That I don't like. That. It's just like, ugh. Yeah.
Still eat it though.
Yeah.
Still cook it and eat it.
She even went so far as to hide the knives under the sink instead of in the block, just to accommodate him. When my sister discovered he was cheating, he blew up and started screaming, not just at my sister, but at her 10-year-old child too. Horrible, mean, nasty things. So when my sister came back and packed her things the next day, she went to the knife block, which ironically was his, took his knives he would use to cut meat, went out to the patio and tapped the blade against the concrete, dulling them and putting nicks in the blades so any future cutting would be a sensory nightmare for him. Evil genius. And then she says, just FYI, he had just started being comfortable cutting things in the last month or two leading up to the blow up that caused her to leave. So he absolutely would be using the knives.
Forget dulling them. I would leave him out so his scary ass gotta move them. Play these little games.
I would have dulled them and I would have left them out. Because I'm like, you gonna have to spend 15 minutes cutting
First of
whatever you cut.
all, how the hell a man that's scared to cut food got not one woman but two? What? What? What?
Not a man scared to cut food. I mean, but that literally is it.
How?
Cause and I'll tell you, at first when I
How?
was first reading this, I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Like he has like apparently something traumatic has happened to this man that gives him like pause for like this. But then when she said that not only did he cheat, but he blew up at her and her 10-year-old son.
The man that's scared of scissors? The man that's scared of scissors.
I said, okay. I said, yeah. I said, especially once he started bringing the kids in there. Okay, yeah.
Because what the kid have to do with anything?
I said, I would have had everything sharp I could have found, and I would have put it in that house. I would have went and got 50,000 thumbtacks.
That's what I'm saying.
And set them. Yep. I would have got broken glass and just set it on the countertop with just shards of it. I would have had the knives. I would have went and bought extra knives and just did the same thing. Like, I would have invested money in that.
But how?
What else is sharp we could have put in there?
How does a man who can't cut his own food get not one,
could you? Okay,
but two? I don't understand.
Now, minus like actual like disabilities and things like that, where like if God forbid something happened to Victor where you had to cut his food, but like let's just say it was something that therapy could help Victor with, and he asked you to cut his food for him. Would you cut his food for the entirety of the relationship?
Well, it's too late now.
Well, okay, let's say y'all just started dating and you found this out.
Okay, if we've been dating 3 weeks and I learned he's scared to cut food, I'm scared to be with a man that's scared to cut food, I'm gone.
What if it was 3 months?
Same thing, I'm gone.
3 years.
We probably married by then.
Oh, see, I don't even think in 3 years I'd be married to somebody.
Yeah.
After being with them for 3 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I could deal with the whole, like, dude, you have to figure something out. I can't cut all your food for you.
We wouldn't even make it to 3 years if I'm cutting his food.
And then I'd also be like, what were you doing before I got here?
Finding another sucker to cut his food. No.
Yeah, that's what it made me think when it said that she was cutting his food up. I was like, what?
I couldn't be sexually attracted to a man who was capable of cutting the food. It's different than a disability where they can't.
Exactly.
I'm not cutting. I wouldn't even be sexually attracted to a man that's scared to cut food. I can't.
But like I said, when I first read this, my brain went, something traumatic must have happened to this
man. And where is the therapy?
And I'm like,
to me, if you have
need
that
to
much
get into
trauma,
therapy.
You don't have
no
business
time for
worried about no relationship.
You need to be in therapy to figure out why you scared to cut meat.
Work on your relationship with you.
And what are these scary thoughts? Are they scary thoughts because you're thinking about killing people?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, are you scared that these thoughts make you want to hurt people?
Exactly. And if that's the case, then I definitely don't want to be with you.
Serial killer.
Most of the time when people get killed, they're getting killed by people they know and love.
Hey, it's rare you get killed by a stranger.
But yeah, I couldn't deal with this either. But I thought that was funny that she dulled the knife, so he have to take longer to cut stuff. But
he could easily go to the store and buy some more.
Knives. Maybe, depending on who he is and what he got
Again,
going on
if he got money to be cheating, he should have money for knives.
Come on now, we both know some broke people that cheat. Hell, the 6-year mistake cheated on me, and he ain't have a dime to his damn name, barely.
The thing is, they find money to trick off. They just don't have money. That's why they don't got no money, because they tricking off.
Well, good riddance to him. Hope him and the knives made it.
I hope they did.
He probably freaked the fuck out too.
And she just laughing. Oh, I'll have binoculars across the street.
And that's the level of petty that I'm at. I don't even have to see the outcome to get a good cackle out of it.
I still want to see it.
I would want to see it.
I would be camped out.
Just like I wanted to see Community's reaction when that girl took my badge up to them.
Oh, it's too bad you missed it.
But also, man, I only missed it because she refused to record it.
Good for her. You so petty.
So for those that don't know, I quit my job at Community. So I no longer work as a pharmacy tech there or as a pharmacy tech at all now. And I'm very happy. And so, okay, it's petty. It might sound petty why I left and how I left, but just remember, I had been planning to leave for at least 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've already discussed how I constantly get blamed for shit that I didn't do at Community. So I go up to Community one day because I was in the area and I knew like a few people were working that I hadn't actually worked with in a while. So I was just like, oh, I'll stop up here and say hi, which people do all the time at Community. So I stop in the pharmacy and I'm talking with a couple of the techs that used to work there now. And I tell them that, I'm planning to turn in my notice. And then they all start saying, oh, yeah, I'm turning in mine too. And then another person, I'm turning in mine too. And I was like, I said, y'all just know I'm about to get blamed for y'all all quitting right after me. But I was just like, whatever. So we talked for a good hour. I ain't gonna even lie. And now that was a Sunday. Now Tuesday comes. And I'm already planning on turning in my notice. I just haven't officially decided when I'm doing it. And they have been on my ass about doing some type of media fill, which is what you have to do to be able to go into the IV room and make IV drugs. And I'm not a permanent staff member there. I'm just somebody that you call when somebody call in to come cover a shift. So I'm not supposed to be there that often. So I tell them I'm really not interested in going back in y'all IV room. Is there any way I can get out of the media field? They tell me no. That's their prerogative. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm also getting tired of y'all messaging me about coming up there for 30 minutes just to do a media field. I'm done. So on Tuesday, after I had been up there on Sunday, I then get a text message from the director of the pharmacy asking me if I had time to come in for a quick chat, which we all know. No. The last time they sent me that message, actually the last 2 times they sent me that message, it has been a shit show. The first time they wanted to make sure I was still comfortable working there. And when I told them, yeah, apparently they sent that to HR and told them they had a coaching session with me. And I was just like, whoa. How is that a coaching session?
What did I get coached on?
Yeah. The second time was when apparently somebody said I said all kinds of shit that I ain't say. And I was just like, you know what? So now this is the third time I'm getting this message. Do you have time for a quick chat?
Oh.
My brain went, who the fuck said that I said some stuff? What's going on? So I messaged in the group chat with the people that I was talking to. And I said, did anybody else get a text message saying that they need to have that, asking if they have time for a chat? Literally everybody's like, nope, haven't heard a thing. And I said, all right, I ain't doing this shit. I was literally typing up in my text message back to this man to say, it depends on what you want to talk to me about. What is the topic? I literally was typing it up. And then by the time I got to what is the topic, I said, I don't even care what the topic is. I genuinely don't care. So I just politely turned to my right, to my personal laptop, typed in my password to my eCommunity email, and I typed 3 sentences. And I said, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I have decided to terminate my employment with Community. And then I said, since I'm not scheduled anytime soon, you can consider this effective immediately. And then I hit send. I didn't even say thank you. I just hit send.
This wasn't a thank you email.
It wasn't. And I didn't want it to be, and I didn't want it to come across as one either. And then I went into my phone and I blocked him.
Don't contact me.
Don't contact me either. I said what I said. We're done. And then I took a screenshot of it and put it in the group chat. And then Katie responds and goes, "Is that why I just heard all their doors close?" I was like, look. I said, I'm just like...
And I think the sabotage started immediately.
It did. The sabotage was instant because, like, I ain't gonna tell you nobody else's business, but 3 people ended up leaving.
Sabotage was immediate and swift.
3, like, I think it was that same day.
Immediate and swift.
It was that same day. 3 more texts were gone. And I was like, you know what?
Boy, that was crazy.
I'm like, I don't even know what he was calling me to talk about, but I'm willing to bet cold hard cash somebody went to this man and told them that I said something that I didn't say because Katie said that he had mentioned to her that he heard that there was conversations being had where we were bad-mouthing him. And I was just like, dude, how vain are you? Like, we didn't even talk about you.
But again, you don't know what he was told.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know who told him what, but we didn't say nothing about that man. At least I didn't. Because I don't think about him. He's not on my brain. But when he sent that message saying, "Do you have a few minutes to chat?" And then he said, "Oh, it's nothing urgent." Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not urgent because you won't be having that conversation with me.
It never is.
So I'm like, no. You cannot talk to me. I just politely sent my email and blocked them. We're done.
They used to get done like that, though.
But I always said, when I leave community, it's going to be on my own damn terms.
They used to people.
They will not
I'm gonna see if I can
push me out of there. Well, I ain't even had none, so you can't have none of mine. But I'm pretty sure the other 3 did. I'm just like, they shooting themselves in the foot. Cause what y'all gonna do? Like,
there's so many people.
What's
going on?
That was quite a few shifts, and not all of us was PRN. Some of them, like at least one of them was 0.9, almost full time.
0.9 is full time.
No, then she was 0.6. 0.6
still, but 0.6 can still pick up.
Exactly. She had a lot of shifts, and I'm just like, that's on them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know why they quit. Take that up with them. I just know why I quit.
I'm gonna see if I can pick up.
You should. You've been saying that for 6 months. You ain't
and
gonna
I
do
ain't
it.
going to.
I know. I'm like, and now that ain't none of us there, you
I'm
really ain't now.
Stay where I'm at.
Because the only reason you was thinking about picking them up
Have
in the
a good
first day was just because we had fun when we worked.
Sure did. But
the thing about us, we had fun while we worked, but we also worked.
Yeah, we still worked.
Like,
and then we got lied on while we was working.
Mm-hmm.
And then we laughed at being lied on. Then we got in trouble for laughing at it.
People thought they were genuinely hurting us.
And then we got in trouble for not being mad. What type of shit is that?
I was like, look, do you want us to beef or not? Like, because at this point, they just beefing with themselves.
Oh, girl.
So, yeah.
Good times.
I decided to just end that employment. I was done. I was over it. And
I don't know why you was going anyway.
Yeah, it was something to do. And the stories were funny.
Oh, they were funny. I love to hear them. I'm be sad I don't hear them no more.
Yeah, because
I don't have funny stories. My place is pretty professional. I don't have any stories to tell.
Well, community, that chapter has closed. And I'm actually considering closing the chapter on my pharmacy tech license and certification altogether.
Well, if you don't feel like you're going to use it, it ain't free to keep it. So
exactly. And now I work for a company that doesn't reimburse me for it either. Every company I have worked at since I've been a licensed and certified pharmacy tech has covered my CE, the certification renewal, and the license renewal. Mm-hmm. This new one, they like, nah, we ain't paying for that. And I said, well, it's your prerogative. But I'm considering letting it go because I've been trying to do the CE for it. which is due next week. And every time I try to do it, something come up that makes me have to stop and switch over to
I have
something else.
already renewed mine for the next 2 years. I have already renewed it.
Well, the window doesn't even open until 30 days before it expires anyway.
You talk about your national?
Yeah, my certification. But yeah, and I just got the email about the license.
See, my loophole that I've been getting by is I'm always in school, and they take school credits for CE.
They do.
And
right.
so I just been submitting my transcript and I ain't have to do no CE.
Yeah, see, I have to do CE.
Oh, I haven't had to do it. I mean, but the place I work at offer the CE. I can just show them the CE from work anyway.
See, but yeah, I'm like, I might let it go. I haven't decided. I got a couple days to figure it out.
If you're not using it, what's the point of paying to keep something?
And the only reason I had kept it anyway was because
you was using it.
No, even because there was 4 years? No, between 2014, almost 10 years between when I had last used my license and when I started working as a pharmacy tech again. I just kept it because every company that I was working for paid for it. So I was like, well, then keep it up then. They paying for it. But now they want it to come out my pocket? I don't think I want it that bad.
Well, if you're not using it.
Exactly. So I don't know. I might not. It's nice to have as like
you never know.
Exactly. That's the part of my brain that goes, you just
have it
know.
in your back pocket. It's not even a lot of money for you. Just have it in your back pocket.
And honestly, it's not even the money, it's the time that it takes to do the CE.
Yeah, I don't got to do the CE. And you got to pay for the CE.
Yeah.
If you don't have a job that
Which is still bullshit because they have so much free CE for pharmacists, but not as much for the techs. And pharmacists making
way more
than pharmacy techs. I think that is crazy. Make their ass pay for their CE. But I will
say, for most jobs, the little trainings they make you do at work count for your CE.
Well, still stands. Pharmacists should have to pay for theirs just as much as technicians do.
But their license costs a lot more.
I don't give a damn. They chose that.
A lot more. Ours is a little raggedy. Your state license is raggedy $25. You ain't missing it.
I don't give a damn.
I think
that's the state license. The certification gets near 100, especially once you start having to pay for your own CE.
Well, it ain't
you don't even need CE to renew your license.
Mine is $168 for my national every 2 years.
But that's without the CE.
Yeah, because I don't even got to do CE. That's just it, period. That's just to have it. So $168 every 2 years.
Yeah, so I now what might make me actually do it is because I've already paid for the technician bundle on PowerPack.
Oh, well, you might as well.
So I'm like, well, I might as well go ahead and do the CE. But then I'm gonna have to pay $160 something for the damn actual certification, and then turn around and pay $25 whatever for the license.
Yeah, I just did my license the other day.
Yeah, they just emailed me last week saying that my license is up for renewal, and I was just like, CE and license, great.
But you don't gotta do nothing for the state license. You
I know.
Just click a little thing, click.
But if it was like the old days where you didn't need both to work as a pharmacy tech, I would just let the certification lapse and keep the license.
Well, you don't need it. It's just most jobs that pay you anything want both.
Most jobs are making it a requirement now that you get that you be certified.
Because I don't even look at that.
And I'd be damned if I go back to pharmacy 3 years from now and they like, you got 2 years to get your certification. I'm like, well, I don't want this fucking job then.
I think you could easily pass that test.
I could easily pass that test, but I don't want to spend my time doing that. I already spent time doing it.
That's why I let it go for
exactly. That's why I'm like, maybe I'll just keep it.
Well, after
I don't know.
I
have to overthink it for a minute.
Yeah, because once I get about nursing stuff, that'll overshadow that, so it won't matter. I can still do it.
I have to overthink it for a while. Or apparently,
I think you should do at least one more time. One more again.
Maybe. I might go back to Omnicare because that was a nice little setup. I always talk about that as much. I mean,
you really do.
Yeah, Omnicare, because it was such a sweet road. Like, I literally just show up for 4 hours. They let me work whatever weekends I wanted to work, so they never scheduled me for weekends. And then I literally would just show up and just put drugs in a blister pack and seal it up and get it ready to be sent to a nursing home. That's it. The easiest 4 hours of my life. And then I would bring home $500-$600. All right, great. This is good. It was just so far away. All the good stuff is far away or taken.
Car don't even use gas. What difference does
At the time it did. What does that mean? Because my car don't use gas.
Well, unbeknownst to you, maybe not. Gas prices don't went up.
I know gas prices have gone up. I have seen that because I still frequent gas stations.
It costs $50 now to fill up my tank.
Well,
you know I be everywhere.
Well,
everywhere.
Did I tell you about my registration?
No.
And how much that was?
No.
It was damn near $1,000.
Why?
Because I don't get gas.
They get the money any way they can.
Yeah. I said, you sons of bitches.
Because I wanted a hybrid car. I don't want no more.
They'll charge you that fee too if you have a hybrid car.
I don't want one.
It was $890 something.
But why?
Because they charged that the road fee. I mean, granted, my car is a newer car anyway, so the newer your car, the more expensive it is anyway. So I expected to pay a good $600-$700 anyway. But I did not think I was reaching the 900 range.
They charge everybody for the roads and don't fix them.
Yeah, y'all also get charged that tax on gas too, which is why our registration for fully electric and even hybrids is even higher because we're not paying gas tax. I'll say, you motherfuckers, y'all gonna screw us any way y'all can. Where's the damn lube?
Where is the lube?
I hate you. I freaking hate you.
Everything's a song.
I cannot stand you. I learned a new slang today.
Ooh, what you learn?
This week, and I don't even know if it's actually slang or not.
Where's it from?
It's something from I saw on Instagram, some reel, and the guy said low genuinely.
What?
Like low key and genuinely. And
that instantly annoyed me. But okay.
And I think it was really just a spoof of like a parody of people like Gen Z and millennial. And this millennial was trying to like understand like Gen Z terms. And he went to a Gen Z person and was talking like, oh, I learned some new lingo. And he said low key. And the Gen Z person was like, I genuinely can't deal with you right now. And he said, what the fuck is genuinely? And I was just like, I kind of like it.
That's not a new term.
I kind of
That was a parody.
I know, but I still kind of like it.
I'm not dealing with you. Just
like I sing the song from Jay and Silent Bob all the time, and it's parody.
And you do.
Or when I call my friend Tons of Fun.
That was me.
I thought it was hilarious.
I would have been mad.
Well, you know.
I'd have been mad. I'd have been like, girl, now you know we both be. Why would you say that shit to me?
The even worse thing was I was small. I was smaller then. I was way like
so size. You were being a bully.
No.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't. No, I was not. Oh. I just thought we had that kind of relationship where we could joke around with each other. Because I told you before, me and a friend used to call each other that all the time. We used to be like, suck it in, Tons of Fun.
Yeah, to each other, not in the public.
We did it in public too.
You know how women get around men. You cannot say that around a man.
Look, It literally came out before I could even think anything of it. And then I started laughing, but then I noticed she wasn't laughing. I said, oh, I don't think she found that funny.
No, she did not.
But I thought she was going to get the reference.
She did, but she still was mad. She was like, I know she didn't pull that shit out right now in front of all these men right now.
If it wasn't for the fact that we were getting into a 2-door car, I wouldn't even thought of it. It's still funny. I'm sorry.
Glad I ain't fat. You be being mean as hell.
Whatever.
Look, I got a gut too. I just suck it in my pants.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with being a bit big.
Now somebody calling me tons of fun in the public. I don't mind it being a joke amongst us. But in the public?
Well, if you watching this, which I highly doubt, but if you are, I'm sorry.
Yay. I love a good apology.
I mean, but it was still funny.
You were doing good.
That doesn't mean I'm not sorry. Two things can be true. It can still be funny and I can still be sorry.
Which is true.
So, but anywho, that's a good spot to call it. Hopefully, whatever this episode was, y'all liked it.
Tons of fun is what it was.
If y'all have not seen Jay and Silent Bob, watch the first one. And y'all will be singing that. I think it's the first song that it opens up with. Y'all will be singing it. That show was so freaking funny.
What happened?
What you mean what happened?
To the show.
What you mean what happened to it?
What happened to it?
It still exists.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't know what it's streaming on now.
Where?
At one point it was on Netflix.
What?
Because they had a new one come out and it was on Netflix.
When?
Well, this was a few years ago now. I did just see that they were on TikTok, not TikTok, Instagram. So making reels and stuff. So I'm like,
are they trying to come back?
I'm like, they must be gearing up for something. But yeah, I used to, me and my old friend from high school, we used to watch that movie all the time. We thought it was the funniest dang on movie.
I don't think my obsession would do Where's My Car?
I hated that movie.
Oh, that movie had me in a chokehold. My mama
hated
hated it. She's like, this movie is so stupid.
Yeah, I was like, this movie makes no sense. I'm like, at least Jay and Silent Bob had an actual storyline. This was just two idiots that couldn't find a car.
But then I like Seinfeld too, so maybe I like that type of shit.
Seinfeld just annoys me.
Maybe I like that type of shit.
I already said, the only thing I don't like about Seinfeld is Seinfeld.
Elaine is the best character to me.
I didn't mind none of them other people that was in there.
Elaine was my favorite.
But every time I would hear Seinfeld speak, it was like, shut up.
Well, Seinfeld was a side character in his own show.
I just wanted him to shut up. He
didn't say that damn much. I'm saying he was a side character.
It was the fact that I had to get through his stupid monologues at the beginning of each one.
Well, yeah, you do got to hear his monologues.
And I was like, I don't care. And at that time, wasn't no fast forward past it.
I mean, he did have very Shakespearean monologues that you did have to sit through.
And I was just like, his voice is so annoying.
All his friends were so funny.
I don't doubt that. The clips that I've seen of all them other people,
Elaine is my
top
favorite.
Notch.
And then Kramer's the second.
I love Julia something
Elaine.
Dreyfus.
Elaine.
That is not her name.
In the show, Elaine.
I'm talking about the actual person that plays Elaine.
Julia
something Dreyfus.
Love her.
Love her. She is hilarious.
And she was hilarious in Seinfeld.
And she was hilarious in New Adventures of Old Christine.
Oh, love that show.
That's such a good show.
I'm so sad it canceled. It was such a good show.
Oh, such a good show. Man, what is she doing now? She got anything going on?
I'm sure she do. We gotta look her up.
We do, because it's about time for me to start venturing back into the English speaking shows.
Guys, but New Adventures of Old Christine.
Oh my God.
Even the title, just genius.
Although I will say, I get tired of saying all. I'm like, she needs to shorten that damn title.
No, you have to. It is the New Adventures of Old Christine.
It literally is.
Love that show.
And I felt so bad for her every time somebody kept calling her Old Christine.
And she was the original. Like, I'm the original. This chick ain't the original.
The original got to be the old one.
How can you marry two women named Christine?
I don't know. But yeah, I love that show. It was so funny.
It.
So funny.
Where can I even watch it?
Don't even bring that up.
Do I gotta go on YouTube and watch commercials?
Cause you know when I got pissed off.
Yeah, I do.
About that show.
They took it off.
It's on Amazon Prime, but you have to buy it.
Which is stupid. Why is it not? Depending on how much it is.
Amazon. They're just some scam artists. Like, let's just call a spade, because why?
If I have a membership, do I got to pay to watch
exactly.
anything? If I
why am I paying for Prime and then you are forcing me to watch these ads for 3 damn minutes?
No. I remember the first time I saw, I know that I'll say 146 seconds. I know.
And then don't even give us the option to opt out of it.
No, you
I'm like,
can't.
for one, y'all missing a big business opportunity here, because if you just say, hey, if you want to pay a little more to opt out of commercial,
they would get the $3
everybody would do it.
Ooh,
everybody would do it. I would be pissed off about it because I'm already paying you extra money for this stupid ass Prime that y'all starting to not like to give us 2-day shipping on.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But on top of that, you also want me to watch ads in this day and age?
You know, Paramount's worse.
What make you think I got that kind of attention span?
No, but Paramount's ads are worse too.
That's why I don't watch them either. Gosh. Paramount, Peacock.
But Tubi's ghetto. And I don't want to watch Tubi. It's free.
And Tubi will only remember your spot if you create a damn account.
I don't want to do Tubi. I've banned it in my house, to be honest with you.
Tubi just be having some wild stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't trust my kids with unfiltered Tubi. Like, they cannot just be out here with Tubi. They cannot be out here.
I'm so over Amazon. I'm so over them. And there are so many K-dramas that people keep recommending to me that I just see, and then it's like, oh, it's on Prime. I'm not watching Amazon Prime. Fuck Amazon Prime.
I ain't gonna say all that. Because I still use
the
Amazonian Prime. But
fuck it. I'm so serious about that.
I see you getting ready. You cracked me up.
You
cracked me up.
Like it. I don't know why other people ain't so riled up. Why don't they feel like they being ripped off?
Because I still get some stuff same day for free.
Yeah, but you have to spend $25 first.
Nuh-uh.
That's what it tell me.
I get my allergy medicine. I can order them before work. And by the time I come home from work, that shit already on my step.
Amazon always tells me that in order to get, it has to qualify for same day delivery.
I think medicines count because it's considered medicine. I think that's why it's because it's medicine.
Fuck them up, their stupid asses.
And then, honestly, when do I buy just one thing?
See, I do. Because I actually don't use Amazon that often. Let me tell you,
I done started getting just shit on there. I be getting tea.
I know you do.
Like, coffee pots. I just have started getting random shit on there.
I don't buy stuff off of Amazon all that often.
So I just got me a new pair of work shoes.
I can tell you this. If I didn't have to watch ads, I would use their Prime Video a hell of a lot more than I do.
I'm gonna tell you, I use it because I bought the Twilight, the whole set on Amazon Prime. They have the deep cuts that ain't even available nowhere else but Amazon Prime. It ain't free, but you have access to that motherfucking deep cut.
Amazon can kiss my ass.
They have the deep cuts. They have them.
With that bullshit.
And I'm buying them. Matter of fact, I'm going to watch Twilight tomorrow.
Give me an option to opt out of ads. That's all I ask.
Don't you raise my shit. Fuck them ads. Don't you raise my shit.
They need to get
right Netflix already raised it. My shit ain't included. Nothing new. They just greedy.
They need to hop right on this bandwagon with the rest of these other streaming platforms. Give the people that don't want ads the option to be able to opt out of them, because I would all day long. And then I will binge watch every show that's in my watch, because I still be adding stuff to my watch list.
Why if you don't even watch Amazon Prime?
Because one day Amazon gonna get the fucking message and they gonna give us the ability to opt out of these damn commercials.
No, they
I
not.
don't care. They gonna do
They
it.
making too much money off commercials. They ain't giving us no
Fuck
option.
them commercials and fuck Amazon. That's why I said there's some scam artists.
I ain't gonna say all that because I still be on the Amazonian, and I'm not gonna pretend.
I still
that
be on Amazonian too.
I do.
I be on there too to buy my few purchases, but don't change the fact they still some damn scam artists.
Remember, it used to be next day. Remember that? I buy it on Wednesday. And
I
have
remember
it on
when
Thursday.
you didn't have. I remember when you didn't have ads on Amazon Prime Video. Shit, pissed me off. Anyway,
It's a good place to end it. Like we said, we supposed to end it 10 damn minutes ago.
you got me started. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you do all the things as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Share
on YouTube. For those, we have started to see more commenting on our videos, so we really, really appreciate that. Keep that coming, because I have noticed that when someone comments on our videos, whether it's our long form video or our shorts, and like if I like and heart it instantly gets another push to more people.
It does.
So that really, really, really does help. The algorithm know that people are actually engaging with it and tells it to push it out more. And we have been, because of that, we've also been seeing more views on our videos than we normally do, like our long form ones, because that's the ones that we're really trying to push people to. Yeah. So we've been seeing like 100+ views on those now.
Yay!
So that's nice. Thank you, and keep it going. Make sure on the audio platforms that you're doing the same things, like, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, it's this clearly Canadian. He's getting to me. Make sure on the audio platform that you like, comments, follow, and share those as well. And with that, we will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Bye, friends.